Okay, yes, hello, welcome to another video. You're probably wondering why I'm uploading the second from the day. Since morning's video, I really feel bad. I was just in a rush. I thought I was gonna have something to do today, so I just had to rush and get whatever I could get. But, I just gotta pick this. Yeah. So I didn't have time to pick and choose so I could find a good video and have that long. So rush. So instead of just talking about it and apologizing, I decided instead of just talking to actually do something about it. Not just say I'm gonna do it. Where the heck is level 11? But whatever. We have emails. Okay. Sir, we've confirmed that the ghost has entered the house. I've shared the footage with you as an attachment. Sir, our police teams have said that no one answered the door of the house the ghost entered. Okay, so I think this one's first. Let's watch this video footage. Well, that's a ghost for sure. Or someone got a time machine. Yep, sir, our police teams have said no one answered the door of the house the ghost entered, and there are voices coming from inside. You can fly digital drone D1, which makes use of sound frequencies into the house and assess the situation, or you can order the door broken down and go in with a handheld camera to collect data. Okay. What do we want to do, guys? Although there's no voting system, I'd have to do it live for you guys to decide, and I don't know which one is which, so I take this one, the one I can find. Oh, you gotta pick one. Oh, so we actually get to do this. Guys, I didn't want to have to do editing for this video, but I gotta go and set up my room and everything so I can actually do this. Okay, be back in a second, okay? And at least for you. For me, it's been a few minutes, but see you in a second, okay? Okay, guys, we're back. Let's see. Check it to see if your apartment is ready for a paint. Yeah. Let's do this one. Okay, guys, don't know why my face camera is blocking out. So you can see my face. Yeah. So it's the front of it's just new. do we do? My do an issue. I don't have a large enough room. No. Still don't have a room. I went through all this cleaning. For what? I can't reach it. Ran into an issue. No, I want to do the AR experience. AR. Okay. Jesus, game. It's not really ready for augmented reality. Okay, I'll get this one. Okay, so apparently I have to keep the camera steady. Oh my gosh, that was incredible pain. There it is. You guys can't see my face cam though, sadly. Okay. Sir, I know this man. His name is George Marison. He's a world-famous fashion designer. He's in a coma now, and our teams need to investigate why. His eyes seem to indicate chemical poisoning, although he might not be able to open them again. I remember he lost his family in a plane crash years ago. He left his computer on before he fell into a coma, so I need to figure out the password so I can find some. He might as well be dead. Sir, I wanted to say that we are continuing to examine the analysis of George Marison and his test results in the lab. I can't say, though, I've never encountered a coma case like this in my 17 years on the job. He's no different from a dead man. Sir, the City Hospital of London has been notified of 44 more cases of people found at home in comas, much like George Marison. And they also have some connection to the ghost on CCTV. It's more serious than I thought. We received images of other ghosts as leads as well. Huh? That was creepy. Cyber attack on security cameras. Sir, all the security cameras in the city are under attack. Almost all the footage has been manipulated and the quality is deteriorating. A lot of information has been penetrating the records throughout the cyber attack. There is also encrypted information of descriptions of what's been calling ghosts. They don't really exist, but someone is adding them in digitally. Fortunately, I can decipher which cameras. Which cameras have been infiltrated and what descriptions are on them. If you can find the ghost that fits the description in the footage, we can delete the data right away. That way we can destroy the ghosts and prevent new coma cases, since wherever they go, somebody ends up on the brink of death. I'm showing cameras under attack with you on the map. You can start anytime. Okay, now you can actually see my face cam. Just a little glitch with the game. 30's long. Dog. Dang it. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of cheat on that one. So I gotta get there all this game quickly. For a black hair, black coat, black bag, colored accessory. Black hair, black, okay, so someone all in black. Well, I guess that means I'll have to watch an ad. Okay. Okay, so we have some of these. I can go ahead and start decryption. Wait, diary. Okay, so I'm gonna read them all. So, I'm gonna read them. Boys. Today, I have decided to revive a tradition I gave up years ago. From now on, I am going to travel for a week for the spring fashion shows like I used to. I'll be able to stand on the catwalk and be well rested after so many weeks of sleepless nights. I can see everyone applauding me. It's nice to be appreciated. I plan to go to Como. Lake Como is my favorite place in Italy. The unrivaled mountain views, the Como Lake, and Tagliarman. I'm sure it's just what I need for a fantastic getaway. Although I do need to admit I'm not going anywhere on this vacation for myself. I met Ian on a trip years ago. We were together for 2 days and then Ian started working with me. He was ambitious and passionate. He learned who finished. He learned fast too. And one day he decided to start his own label. I secretly didn't want him to, but I supported him anyway. And now he's my kid's competitor. Maybe I'll find a man on this trip who I fall in love with again. Who knows? How long until the decryption? Okay, I'll get that then. I fall in love with Italy. My heart was pounding like a schoolboy with a crush the day I left for the trip. I haven't been excited this is quite in years. I ran into Ian at the airport years ago, and the possibility of happening again even excited me. I've never been like this before. Always knew I had to leave my past relationships behind me, but this time it was Ian who left me behind, and I'd never been left before. The experience made me grow up. I could see it in my designs and drawings. It all comes back to me the more I write. I thought about Ian the entire flight. When he comes and sits next to me, I gave up all those fantasies on I wanted in life. I was alone after all. Who knows what the hell Ian's been getting up to all at home. I was on my way to accepting my loneliness when someone behind me put their hand on my shoulder. I don't like unnecessary physical contact, and there he was. After so many years, he was right in front of me, just like that. I needlessly put myself at a distance right away. Always thinking too, though, he hadn't changed at all. I congratulated versus smile faded. He told me of the trouble he had. They couldn't draw anymore like he used to. Well, I didn't care. Then we said goodbye. We'd already parted ways when he turned around and invited me for dinner on Friday. If I wasn't busy, just the two of us. I accepted his offer. My voice is just trailing. I can't. I can't stand it. Just finish it. Okay, now let's go to the important part. And not just using his accent I made him. I don't know what it is. Told or not. Interviews.
Hello, and welcome to my London home. Join me inside. Hello, and welcome to my London home. Join me inside.
Oh, use pop senses on this one.
Give us 2 secs.
Okay. I'm borrowing senses.
Dear George Marson, thank you for accepting us in this beautiful and inspiring home.
You'll be the first woman to enter my house, apart from my cleaner.
Dear George Marson, thank you for accepting us. Dear George Marson, thank you for
The calendar in the fashion world is 2 years ahead of time, so one must be punctual and disciplined. Excellence is your biggest competitor, so that's why I'm always in
I'm just
competition
gonna
with
be
myself.
silent during this so you can listen to it.
How are you with your rivals after becoming such a big fashion giant? Is there any
The calendar in the fashion world
Okay, now we're
is
going back.
2 years
My
ahead of
goal
time,
is to find see
so
if there's
one
anything
must be
suspicious in
punctual
this, okay?
and disciplined. Excellence is...
How are you with your rivals after becoming such a big fashion giant? Is there any hostility in this sector?
Look, wherever there's hostility, there will always be jealousy. There were too many people who wanted to stop me from growing. I don't need to name names here. Let's just say that I will settle that one day. Apart from the hostility with your rivals, they should also fuel your creativity. I mean, you just have to keep that in check, right? I have never used drugs or alcohol for my inspiration. As I said before, your main competitor must be with yourself, and you have to go into that fight with a fierceness. Yes? You have to wake up early, take a shower, eat well, go in to work focused with a good, fit brain, not playing around like some of these brands do.
What are the things you're inspired by?
Distant. Far away in my brain. I'd like to reach them one day.
How far are we talking about? A distant thing?
That far away. The main theme in my home is chaos and calm. I need to feel both. See, it motivates me in the creative process. Photography means a lot to me. Stopping time, imprisoning it. The infinite pleasure I feel when I click the shutter. Locking people in time, walking through the streets of London, communicating
I gotta get my 25 cents. 20 cents. Hey guys, we're back with the folders. We wanted interviews.
The main theme in my home is chaos and calm. I need to feel both. See, it motivates me in the creative process. Photography means a lot to me.
Just gonna be fun, like usual.
Stopping time, imprisoning it. The infinite pleasure I feel when I click the shutter. Locking people in time, walking through the streets of London, communicating remotely with their souls, talking to them, sharing secrets with them.
No, that seems pretty suspicious. I'm just gonna watch more.
Useless. Come.
Also, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything suspicious going on.
Well, you're very lucky to be invited into my bedroom. Not a lot of people get to see this. It's inspired by most of my work, so I'll take you around and show it to you. Come. Here are these rugs I picked up in Italy, probably about 20 years ago, but they must have been made mid-1800s, I would say. It inspired my collection in 2012.
Nice.
Here's one of the bedspreads from it. Also, we have a pillow. This dress was also inspired by the collection. All hand-woven. It's beautiful craftsmanship.
I'm just gonna go through all of them and see if I find some suspicious. I'll wait till I end it.
Fresh air. That is true inspiration. The garden. The garden of life. Over here, we have a fantastic fireplace. Sicilian marble, pink, original stone, chipped in, all hand carved. Pay no attention to that. Come, I'll show you downstairs. So this room has a selection of books, quite varied. I wouldn't say I was an avid reader, but I use some books to inspire me from all around the world. Books about Africa, the Turks, here we are, Italian, also History of the Art by Janssen. It's an amazing book. Over here we have novels. Sometimes I like to read just small passages of books. They inspire colors, light. Something will just pop, and I know it's right. Come along, this way.
I like that this is a reading. I mean, I'm not sure if you didn't say that, reading the diary. So I don't want to do the voice. I only want you to do the voice. I really hate doing my voice for a long time.
They say the kitchen is the heart of every home. This home was built in 1690. That's 400 years of cooking in this very room. You can almost smell still all of those old dishes being cooked. Now, I'm British, but my tastes are varied. I love Italian food, Turkish food, Chinese, Asian fusion. This sink is 250 years old and is from a French monastery. I acquired that, I guess, about 30 years ago and had it put into the kitchen. Let's have a look. Strawberry.
This is gonna be a long
From the
one.
garden, fresh. It's my collection of crockery. I love the different color schemes and textures. The greens, almost like a lime color, mixed with creams, whites. It's quite extensive collection, I know. I don't have many guests, not sure why. They say the kitchen,
Yeah, okay. That's one.
from here in the garden, you have an excellent view of the home. 3 stories, a secret basement. You can hear the bird song. It's a beautiful property. A gardener comes in twice a week. And back here, This is my haven.
Don't know how much longer I can do this.
After I'm done with a very busy collection, I like to retreat to my garden under this beautiful tree, my regeneration tree. The British Museum houses...
Okay, so I only have 3 videos left.
The British Museum houses 13 million pieces in its collection, which date back 40,000 years. All of this inspires my collection. It's remarkable. The most magnificent thing about this room is the natural light that spills over the art. It's incredibly inspiring, moving every shape differently as the sun goes through the room. Art and architecture is where creativity comes to life, the birthplace of ideas, such as here in the magnificent British Museum. I like to take their ideas and turn them into reality. Art and architecture.
Okay, I found a paint.
They say the kitchen is the heart.
True, I guess he is alone. Come on, really? You're freaking kidding me. Okay, what does it do? Okay, you can buy or buy resource packs from the store for a non-stop experience. Okay, I'll decide if I want to watch that or not. Okay, see you in a second. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Nothing suspicious so far.
Hey, Marcinistas, beautiful music in London town. There's the main road itself in Chinatown. Fantastic. London's looking beautiful today. Now have a look at this, Marcinistas. Check it out. Beautiful, isn't it? Spectacular.
Okay, nothing suspicious.
Marcinistas, here I am in Piccadilly Circus. Hey, Marcinistas, walking through the beautiful streets of London. This way. Ha 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 ha. Watch traffic. Fantastic. Regent Street.
Come back, back. Okay.
Hello, Marcinistas. Here I am on Hello, Marcinistas. Here I am on Regent Street in the heart of London. Look at the black cabs. They're fantastic. Hope you're enjoying it.
Sorry, are you George Marston?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm your big fan. Can I take a selfie?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
perfect. Just, two selfie. Yeah, just one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm your big fan.
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, you are good. Yeah,
Take care, man.
Thank you.
All right. You see that? Marcinistas everywhere, folks.
Okay. Probably just going again. Exhibitions, no. Nothing.
Hello, Marcinistas. Here I am on Bond Street. One of the most expensive, pricey streets in London. It's fantastic. You should come down. Have a look. Yes, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day.
Move on. Next. 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 Next.
Hello, everyone. This is George.
You hear this fun obvious.
Hello, everyone. This is George Marson, and I'm here at one of my favorite London spots. It's a hotel. I love the lounge area. It's fantastic. I won't disclose where it is. I don't like to give away my secrets, but I'll show you what it's like. It's fantastic. Look. The design in here is beautiful. Yes. Brought my camera with me today, so I'm going to be taking some pictures of just some scenes around London that I love, and I'll post them up for you to have a look at. So keep watching. Hello, Marcinistas. How are you today? Look at this beautiful bar that I'm in. It's fantastic. It used to be an old church. Let me show it to you now. Look, it's quite inspiring. Just over here. Ah, yes, this used to be the altar. Up here. Fantastic dome. Upstairs is the restaurant now. Pretty inspiring, isn't it? You should come down and join me sometime. Take care.
Can you imagine how much work they put into this game? Like, there must have been extraordinary amount of effort, because they probably had some, or at least I'm assuming that they actually sent someone down there. True, they probably couldn't just went down there, like Photoshop some stuff in the background.
Hello, Marcinista.
Yeah, like,
Hey, what good is sitting alone in the room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Start by forgiving from cradle to tomb. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret.
Okay, well, checked out literally all of them, so let's go through here. For these black hair. What? Why the heck? This game is hard. Oh, once again. Okay, guys. It's pain. Okay. Yeah, totally correct. Continue. Dang it, I wish I'd let me show me. 120 is brown coat. Brown coat with burgundy. No! Why won't you let me look for a second? Oh, yeah, because I found it immediately. Okay, why do I keep failing? Guys? No. No.